Haven't streamed for a long time. Hopefully I don't want to be copyrighted, so I can pretty much like show this on YouTube if somebody else wants to watch it like randomly. But we back on that my team, man. Back on that grind. Like I've been killing like I haven't really been doing my plays like a non-surviving as a move, but I don't want that to happen, man. So we have 3 out of 4. I'm gonna sign that Jordino. We with Jordan. Let's get it. Give me 900 VC with the Jordan T-shirt. I needed that. And then we're just gonna go to live practice. So my goal now is just go to live practices. So.
The actual hot step, but it's freaking car 1, and car 1 is clean. Yeah, car 1 is the hot step. Yes.
You went with Miss K in 6th grade.
You mean
Where's
what?
Miss K live?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. So
Okay, we back in that grind, dude. So yeah. First off, should I work on my dude's outfit up real quick or no? Or no? Should I or should I not? So we just go straight to a game. You know, let's just go straight to a game, man. I need to start that grind.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. American Airlines Arena the place, and the Miami Heat will be on their home floor as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Well, for the Mavericks, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see
like that one.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you
Okay,
later,
bro.
folks.
Let's just get started in the game, man.
Let's get up and get loud!
Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. And this is a one-and-done trip for Dallas before going back to their Mavericks stand.
They picked up LeBron James. I don't think it'll be a very hard matchup.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks, J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Parsons in at the four-man position.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Freak dishes to Bosch. He feeds it to Winslow. King outside and stolen by Parsons. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him. King, right side. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The pass to Bosh. On the money from 12 feet away.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Barea kicks to LeBron. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Wade. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jenkins. Good on the shot.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's Freak missing. The Mavericks have gone 0-6 from the field. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul, or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thanks again, Doris. From deep. And it's Freak missing.
He's going to play his way right if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
3 on 3 from 18 feet away. Good on the shot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Miami?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Here is Matthews following the basket by Freak. Rocket 6. Fires the 3. And that's good. Wesley Matthews for 3. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. King outside. Bosh hits the pick for Wade. And King, here we go. The basket good off the assist from Wade. King's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
James, the pass to Barea. Back to James. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Winslow with it. Matthews covering. King. No good on the 3.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Barea, no good. Out to the right wing. Winslow kicks to Freak. Feeds it to Wade. Back to King. A 3 ball. And he gets it to go. King's got 7 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Matthews. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. They set the pick. Here's Parsons. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Outside Bosh shoots the 3. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games and all between these 2 teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Here's Bosh after the made shot from Chandler Parsons. Wade dishes to Freak, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And Miami has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Parsons with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pachulia, no luck. King outside. The 17-footer. That's good on the jump shot. King's got 11.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
And here's some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Second is...
One thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Dang comes in for Winslow. And Parsons kicks to LeBron. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave. And they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now here's King after LeBron James's miss.
Come on, bro. What's up? What's up, bro?
King inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You look at the game so far for Freak. He's already up to 11 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in to the inside. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's King. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Here's Cannon following the basket by Freak. Matthews with it. He's picked up by Dang. And Matthews kicks to Hickson. They set the pick. Pass to Parsons. Puts it up from 17. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's Hickson. And it's sent back by Bucks. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Smith checked in for Miami. On defense, Miami. 6-point game. To the middle. It's stolen by Dang. King outside. Fires from the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Matthews. No good on the 3.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trail by 8. And the foul called on. That is his first foul of the game.
A huge problem for them here early in this game.
Well, that's the big reason for the deficit, Greg. I mean, they've had trouble squeezing the orange. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.